Hi, I'm Jim Curtis, engineer and instructor at Omega Studios in Rockville, Maryland, home of the Omega Studio School of Applied Recording Arts and Sciences, and welcome to our video series on stereo miking techniques. We're here in Omega Studio A to demonstrate two stereo miking techniques using our Steinway grand piano as our source. The first will be an XY configuration, and the second will be a mid-side or MS configuration. Let's get started. Omega students Joe and Dan are setting up the XY first. They'll do this using a pair of Neumann KM184s. This method is most effective when using a matched pair of microphones. They will place the capsules of the two cardioid microphones as close together as possible without actually touching, at an angle of 90 degrees or greater. You may notice this is in clear violation of the 3-to-1 rule. What? What's the 3-to-1 rule? The 3-to-1 rule states, when more than one microphone is being used on a single source, the distance between the microphones should be 3 times greater than the distance between the mics and the source. The principle behind this is to avoid phase cancellation resulting from differences in arrival time of the source into the microphones. Because the capsules are so close in the XY configuration, the arrival time is almost identical, eliminating almost all phase issues. Now Joe and Dan are setting up the mid-side using a pair of Sony C48s. In this configuration, the mid-mic, which can be either cardioid or omni, is facing the sound source. The side mic uses a bidirectional polar pattern at a 90-degree angle to the mid-mic. Here we have our mid-side channels on the console. The side mic is duplicated on a second channel, and these two channels are labeled side plus and side minus. Side plus is panned hard left, and side minus is panned hard right. The right is labeled opposite polarity of the left because we're going to reverse the phase on this channel, forcing cancellation between the two sides. This can be verified by summing the stereo output to mono. True phase cancellation can only be achieved for the side mics if the level coming back from Pro Tools is exactly the same. So when we adjust the levels, you may notice that the faders are slightly out of sync with one another. But when the sound completely goes away, we've achieved true phase cancellation and we now have our mid-side setup. The mid-side mics have been recorded to 3 separate mono tracks in Pro Tools. The side tracks both receive input from the side mic by assigning the same input to both tracks. These all output to the stereo bus. As we did on the console, side plus is panned hard left, while side minus is panned hard right. The trim plugin has been inserted on all 3 tracks. Because of the delay induced by plugins, this ensures all 3 will play back in the same time relationship. We will display the plugins for both the side plus and the side minus. The side plus is unaltered, while the side minus has its phase reversed. Mixed in with the mid mic should yield the same results we achieved on the console. That's all for today. If you're interested in hearing full-resolution samples of these recordings, email us at videos@omegastudios.com. For information about the school, visit our website, omegastudioschool.edu. Thanks for watching.